What's going on, Ronin? In this video, we're talking about Lost Ark and their business model and closed beta details. If you guys are interested in this stuff and are excited about Lost Ark, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more MMO news. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into this video. You see we got a cool guy on a boat, or girl, I don't know, from behind. And they seem to be glancing over, looking at the island coming at him. So it says, Heroes of Arkesia. As we prepared Lost Ark to launch in early 2022, we're excited to welcome players into Arkesia during our closed beta test. The focus of closed beta will be on the technical aspects of the game, such as server stability, tech integrations, and large-scale bug testing. You'll also find a host of new content that you can experience and help us test too. There's no need to worry about an NDA. Feel free to discuss with friends and share, record, or broadcast your beta content and gameplay. The test will run on Steam starting November 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time and closing November 11th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time with servers in North America and Europe. At the start of the closed beta test, we will be conducting a load test for a few hours. For those first few hours, every player within a region will be sent to a single world. We want players to understand that there may be queue times depending on the number of players logging in during the initial load test. So they're kind of getting a preemptive strike on people complaining about they can't play the game. They took off for this closed beta and now they can't get in. It's pretty good. This is an intentional part of the testing, and we will be expanding worlds as more players come online after the first few hours of load testing is complete to ensure all closed beta participants are able to hop into Arkesia quickly. Thank you for your support and participation. If you are interested in helping us test, sign up for your chance now. Pre-purchasing any of the Lost Ark Founders Packs will grant entry into the closed beta, and additional testers will be invited from our tester sign-up program and other giveaways. And so I wonder if you purchase it later, like will you still be able to get in? If you purchase it on November 4th, will you still be able to, get into the closed beta, or do you have to do it before the closed beta? We'll see if they talk about that here. So it says, looking for fellow fans to play. There's a Discord server and the forums. If you guys are interested in those, I'll link those in the description. So check that out. Closed beta updates. Existing fans of Lost Ark and closed beta participants can find a comprehensive list of changes between the closed alpha and the closed beta. Please note that many core systems such as localization and monetization are still in progress and will have additional changes between closed beta and launch. While the team has been working hard translating Lost Ark into the 4 languages we have committed for launch, you may come across instances in the game where the text doesn't quite feel right just yet. Because Lost Ark is such a massive game, adding in new content and features that we wanted to be ready for launch added a lot of extra last-minute work for our localization team. We are committed to continuing to improve and polish the localization up to and after the game launches, which makes me curious. I wonder if the localization for Swords of Legend has gotten better, because there are a lot of parts that weren't translated correctly. It's been a minute since I logged in. Game content. The unique prologue per class has been replaced with one streamlined prologue. I thought that was kind of unique with the unique prologue per class. So that's kind of interesting to see what that's going to look like. Adventurers will start at level 10 and progress through the Forgotten Land of Trua after selecting their subclass. On top of a new story, it will teach the basic controls and battle techniques of Lost Ark. So I wonder if this is going to be for the full game or just for the beta if it starts at level 10. Because it might as well just start you at level 1. So they've increased the level cap from 50 in closed alpha to 55. They've increased the expedition level cap from 55 in closed alpha to 100. There's going to be a second awakening skill and quest added for all classes. All content up to Rotendale will be unlocked, including your main story quest, your field boss Magmadon, and Rowendale Chaos dungeons. All dungeon content up to the Phantom Palace will be unlocked. And so you'll get the Phantom Palace Twisted Monarch Hall and the Abyss Dungeon Phantom Palace Hildebrandt Palace. It's going to be new Guardian raids, your Tier 2 Chromanium added, Nakrasina added, Flame Fox Yoho added, and Titalos added. Vern Chaos Gate's been added. Shadow Spire Tower floors 1 through 50 has been added and can be accessed from any major city. And the Cube Dungeons normal has been added and can also be accessed from any major city. We've also added some farms and caves that can be unlocked by completing Small Island Discover Uninhabited Island Stronghold Research quest unlocked after completing. So this is a small island within your stronghold which has many gatherable resources which generate daily. Similar to garrisons, it sounds like if you've played Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor. We are opening up 70 islands for closed beta participants to discover and explore. And so there's going to be Zone, Gaina, and a zone called Procyon. So similar to closed alpha, we will be running an attendance event for the duration of closed beta. Adventurers will be able to claim various rewards each day they log in. So there's also been some general improvements. They've added font size adjustments. I know somebody who was pretty disappointed in the font size adjustments in New World. Rock Druid, check out his YouTube channel. It's Rock's Couch. I'll have a link to that also if you want to see it. But the text has a bigger and smaller, and it just works on the like what you're mining and gathering. It doesn't actually help the actual text in the game. So hopefully the font size adjustments in this actually does all of the font size adjustments. They've added additional hairstyles within character creation, which is cool. Updated guild menu UI. I do hope they have the two-tone color style, because I have my character in the Russian version who has like half his hair is blue and other half is red. I thought it was kind of cool. Moderation and support of player safety. A new system has been implemented, allowing adventurers to report behavior that is against the code of conduct. Language filtering added in support for filtering out obscene language across all supported locales. Currency exchange. We are working to improve the UI of the currency exchange, but the currency exchange will be disabled in the closed beta. Updated currency exchange will be available at launch. Power Pass Adventurer's Path. Given the short test period, a Power Pass will be provided to adventurers in closed beta. This is to aid fast progression for all characters so that the users can enjoy the content within the various classes. When the player completes the main quest from North Vern, a single Vern Power Pass token will be provided via in-game mail. Only one Power Pass will be provided per account. Adventurer's Pass can be started immediately after consuming the Power Pass on an alternate account. This feature compresses the level 10 to 50 segment for an alt character and is a story told by Beatrice. It will guide you on the essentials and progression specific to your class, allowing you to relive the content through that character. Completing the Adventurer's Path quest chain will equip your character with the gear appropriate for Vern content. And we've made it so that strongholds are unlocked sooner, giving adventurers the ability to have a home and decorate earlier in their journey. There's going to be some new features in the closed beta. They're adding the Striker class into Lost Ark. They've added colorblind filters, which I'm surprised those weren't in there before. Voice over language selection. Note this that will only change VO and not affect text. Text-to-speech accessibility is live. Improvements will be made from now to launch. In order to use, you have to activate the Windows narrator and it will read the text that you type. An added room of growth, accessible after completing the Northern Burn World quest after Image of the Rift, a feature that allows you to experience and learn functions that Lost Ark has to offer, like mounts, pets, crafting, engraving, disassembling, and refining. Procyon's Compass has been added, which adventurers will find a menu accessible through a widget that showcases active field bosses, ghost ships, chaos gates, and the current adventure islands. So a widget is kind of like a icon on your screen. If you don't know, like if you see like the gear icon that you press, that would be like a widget. Adventure Island added. This is a new feature that directs users to islands that are only available during certain times. Once on the island, you'll be given a co-op quest and must face a boss in order to receive a variety of rewards. Custom PvP matches and spectating has been added. So you can spectate some PvP matches, that's cool. Finally, I believe this is the end of this list, the store. We understand that one of the big questions among players is monetization. Please see our business model article if you're curious about how Lost Ark will be monetized. Currently, Amazon Games and Smilegate RPG are working together to tune products to better fit the Western audience. For the closed beta, we are opening the store in Murray's Secret Shop, providing partial products. The range of products and prices may change between now and launch. All players will be able to experience Crystalline Aura, which is the exclusive premium service for the Western users. This service will allow adventurers to enjoy an array of convenience functions. These benefits can be found listed on the Founders Pack page. Additional functionality will be added to the Crystalline Aura at launch. 40,000 royal crystals will be provided to adventurers for free during closed beta. And this royal crystal can only be used during the closed beta and will not carry into launch. So use them all. It doesn't say that, but use them all. Just use all the stuff that you have. for a closed beta because you won't have it when the game launches. So this is going to be the end of this section here for the changes and things that have been added, the details to the closed beta. And if you're interested in any of this stuff, if some of these things kind of worry you or you want to talk about it, go ahead and talk about it in the comments. I'll join you down there. If you're curious about the business model, that's going to be in this part of the video right here. And I just wanted to separate those two so you guys can decide which is more important for you. So let's jump into the business model. Lost Ark business model. Let's look at the overview for it. Lost Ark will be a completely free-to-play game with optional in-game purchases. Founders Pack and other bundles released alongside new content. The in-game store features a vast array of cosmetic items for your head-to-toe character, customization and convenience items such as auto-looting, pets, or items that allow you to access your storage while in the field. Additionally, players will have access to Marie's secret store, offering special rotating deals. Lost Ark features a player-to-player trading post. The trading post allows the community to play an active role in the valuation of items and makes the economy highly flexible, letting players trade items as they see fit. So they've been trying to work together with Smilegate for the business model to be together. There's a lot going on with this. Like, they really looked deep into it. So they want to make sure all purchases in the game feel optional, and so they have a path so you can get all the items in game without having to make a purchase. When most items are going to be available with crystal, and that can be earned by trading gold at a player run exchange. Any items without a crystal price will be tradable through the in-game trading post. And this means items will be available for in-game earnable currencies with few exceptions, such as founder packs and services like name changes. And so they've updated how pet features function. Originally, players would have to rent features on their pets each month, and the pets would gain additional functionality. An epic grade pet will be available for free as a quest reward in the early stages of the game. And in our version, pet purchases are permanent, and the features that were previously rented are now available through the crystalline aura benefits. Auto looting will remain a default feature of pets, regardless whether or not you have a crystalline aura or not. So there's a lot of things you see, like if you play a lot of the free-to-play games that have pay-to-win mechanics, things like pets that give you these additional bonuses and buffs, and that you only get if you pay, this fee, or like mounts, you gotta rent mounts. I hate that so much. Hopefully mounts are going to be like this too, where you don't need to pay to rent a mount for 120 days and then you got to get another mount. Terrible idea, but hopefully in the game they keep it all where it's just earnable in the game or buyable with your gold. So, tune the timing on Marie's secret store to make products stay in the store for longer periods of time. So you have 72 hours now before it rotates. And they reconstructed the premium service to provide fair and fully optional benefits and avoid potential pay-to-win mechanical advantages. Examples of these changes include removing increased movement speed and increased combat XP from the crystalline aura benefits, and adding in some of the PC cafe benefits like half-price ship tickets and free port trips. And so here's a little overview of the in-game currency. Like many other free-to-play games, Lost Ark features several in-game currencies that serve different purposes. I'm going to say sever for some reason. Below is an overview of the in-game currencies in Lost Ark and how they are used. You see they got quite a few currencies. Silver and gold are what you're going to be getting for your normal. That's your normal in-game currency for killing enemies, killing bosses, doing quests, things like that. That's where you're going to get silver and gold from. Crystals are earned by completing certain quests, achievements acquired with royal crystals in the store, or acquired with gold through the in-game currency exchange. And royal crystals are the real-world money images. And it says you can get crystal packages, cosmetics, and other items in-game. Crystals are going to be used for in-game items from the store. And your gold is going to be used for consumable gear and reforging gear and in-game. Same thing with silver. So all that stuff is cool. In the Founders Packs, they have a whole page here. You'll get closed beta, a 3-day head start at launch. You're going to get some cool items in your inventory, and a full list of contents, pricing, and information on where to purchase it is on Steam for $20. I think it's the lowest cost of the Founders Pack. And then they're going to have some more things going on with, talking about you getting the 40,000 royal crystals for closed beta. Make sure you follow all the social medias and stuff like that. So it seems like they're really trying to put together something decent. They understand that the Western audience isn't a big fan of pay to win. They really can't stand it, and they will crash and burn a game for pay-to-win items in the shop. So I hope they kind of stick with that with this game and New World, because when people were asking about what they want to have in New World, they just said we'll try to make it not pay to win. But they never really said what it's going to be, and certain things like faster crafting speed and stuff like that, as we see it now with the economy in that game, those things are serious, and faster crafting speed shouldn't be something you buy in the store. So hopefully they don't put that in the game. Going over back to Lost Ark, it seems like they're really being considerate, trying to make it move because the game already exists, and so they're trying to get away from the things that were bad in the store from the original game and making it a bit unique and interesting for the people who don't want to do that, but everybody can still benefit and they can still make money to support the game. So I hope it all works out. We gotta wait till early 2022, but if you want to play the closed beta now, you can go on Steam. It says November 4th. Well, not now, but when it comes out November 4th, you can get it from Steam. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. What do you guys think about Lost Ark? Are you excited to play it? Are you concerned about the monetization of it? Do you think it's going to live up to the hype if you haven't played it? If you have played it, are you afraid it's going to change too much? Let me know all that in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Lost Ark.